Hey YouTube, this is Biomart, and I'm going to be doing my burn deck version 3, and I'm going to be, here's my deck. For deck, you will always need draw power, especially for your burn deck, because in a lot of circumstances you're going to be top decking when you run into cards or something like that. You would need at least, most definitely need 3 Reckless Greeds. Um, Draw 2, skip your next 2 draw phases. You can, if you use 2 or 3, you can draw 4 to 6 cards, and just still skip your next 2 draw phases. Next, we're going to be going to the 3-dimension walls. The dimension walls are basically like a magic cylinder, except a little bit less effective against Gladiator Beast, because the effect of dimension wall is basically when you're hang on, let me read it. You can only activate this when when your opponent declares an attack, but with the monster instead of you. Your opponent takes battle damage you would have taken as a result of this battle. So basically, like let's say you have something like something has pierce and attacks my defensive, still does damage. I would activate Dimension Wall. The damage I would have taken, he would have taken instead, and still counts as battle damage, so it's not effect damage. So the effect of Prime Material Dragon will not work on it. Prime Material being one of the main threats of this deck, or Nurse Rifle. It's another one. Here's not Nurse Rifle. Nurse Rifle is burn for like bad reaction, whatever. Here's 3 Nightmare Wheels. The Nightmare Wheels are good because you've stalled your opponent from attacking, and does 500 points of damage during their standard phases. So, this is just another good card. 3 Just Desserts. They're good because when they have lots of cards in the field, or when you do activate like a combination of the Drama Trio, they have at least they get their field filled up, so you do at least 1 or 2 or 3 activate them, and that'll be like total of 7,500 damage. And yeah, other good cards are for this deck is really good is Solemns. I need 1 more, but I only have 2. I would have added another one, but yeah, they're really good staples. Ojama Trio, Ojama Trio. Basically, to special summons 3 tokens on their side of the field. They cannot be tributed, 0 attack, 1000 defense, and they are good because it just fills up their field, and it does good with Just Desserts. And the effect of the tokens have, they're not effect monsters, but the effect from the card does 300 points of damage for each of the tokens that gets destroyed. So there's another burn there. Ceasefire. And Ceasefire is just really good because of activated it, flip all face down creatures in the field, and for every effect monster on the field, does 500 points of damage to your opponent. And it's a really good card because you want to burn them or just stop them from using like Rai-oh, if you're facing like Lightful or like counter fairies. Magic Cylinder, negate attack, and it does damage equal to the attack of the attacking creature. Torrential Tribute, whenever they activate like something, or it's good against like Geyserus or Bestiar or something like that. Get rid of like creatures or something, just get rid of the clean field except for the magical traps, but whatever. But yeah, Mirror Force, good card. They get the attack and throw off face up attack position monsters. And other card is Gravity Bind. Basically, all level 4 or higher cannot attack the battle, but they can still change their positions of attack and effect. Next, we're going to be going with magic cards or spell cards. You know, Messenger of Peace. One of them I'm running. I only honestly would run one because one reason is because you have to pay. You have to pay, but it's still a little 100 points for your turn during your standby phase. But 1500 attack and higher can attack. It's a good card, I guess. Next is Swords of Revealing Light. It's a good card, prevents your opponent from attacking, but I don't. This is the original version. It doesn't say that it stays on the field, but the newer one does. But it's still pretty good. Next is gonna be Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is a good card because you are able to special summon a creature from your graveyard to your deck. Not to the deck, to the field, sorry. Lightning Vortex. Discard one card, destroy all face-up creatures on your opponent's side of the field. Good card to get cleared out, like all of their like gladiator beasts or something, or just basically almost any creature on the field that's face up. It's, this main threat on this deck is basically a gladiator beast at the moment because of the ability of them tagging out every turn basically and being able to attack, and Geysers too. Level limit area B, good card because of all level 4 or higher so switches to the defense mode automatically, so it's kind of good against gladiators but not kind of good because they're able to tag out to make Geysers and destroy it. Here's Heavy Storm, clear out the whole magic trap field. MST, destroy one magic trap on the field. And 3 wave motion cannons. They're good because of once during your stand, I think it's during your stand. Your main phase, you're able to send this. Yeah, during your standby phases, this gains one counter. For every counter it has, you're able to send this to the graveyard during your main phase and inflict 1,000 points of damage for every counter it has. So it's really good. Normally you get around like 2 to 3 counters on it before popping it because you don't want to overstack it occasionally and then they will destroy it the next turn or something like that. But yeah, next we're going to be heading to monsters. Spirit Reaper, good card. Well, basically a wall. Marshmallow, good. Does 1,000 damage when it gets attacked while face down. Sangan, doing this gets destroyed from the field to the graveyard. Basically gets a search of a card with 1,500 attack or less. Now we're gonna go Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar here. It's a good card because you discard your hand. Normally you're not gonna have a hand really, but you discard your hand, pick up 5 cards, and yeah, you get a fresh hand there. Next is Mystic Tomato to get something like Sangans or Spirit Reaper. And here are